多分大丈夫。リマスター版よりなんかね、1のリマスターよりね、6年だか8年だか、前に出たらしい。耳がかゆい。耳めっちゃかゆかった。
Barely made it down alive. But here it is. And it's real. Rapture. This is where that thing took my poor baby girl. From what I saw in the sub, most of the city's in ruins. But there were lights here and there. And shapes moving. I'm rambling, scared, I guess. But maybe, if I find this Dr. Lamb I keep hearing over the PA, I'll find Cindy too.
数減ってんじゃん。何見てるんだ。わーお。
Watching. To steal Adam is to steal from the Rapture family. Your family.
ビッグシスターとかいう何かが見てるんだって。
Diane insisted that we spend a weekend at the Adonis. And already I find myself seeking a respite from my vacation. She deems it necessary to chide me for working. The words dissolve into an endless animal bleat. I founded Rapture to be free of law and God, to live among those for whom work is our wage. Yet, when Diane speaks of burying my child, I am given pause. Till now I had never considered my legacy. Perhaps after the new year.
増加量的に300かなこれ。上限。何が起きた？これ何これ？デメイトですね。
In that suit, even the ocean cannot harm you. This is good. But rapture is the death of many great men. Alone, you will not last long. You can still reach the train station. Find me there.
All right, diary. Last entry. Lizzie and I, we found a sphere, and we're going home. Ain't that right, baby? Next stop, topside.
Oh, I love you. It was you who saved us, Sammy. It was you, Button. What was that? What's that sound?
She's seen us. It's Lamb. Torpedo! Ah, I'm trying to... Ah!
残念でした。ドクター・ラムってのがなんか、おばさんがなんかあるんだろうな。まあ当たり前か。レベルト持てないって。もっと打ちまくっときゃよかった。登ったりはできないだろうな。 カリーパパをアンロックしましたって。いいね、この音楽。あ、聞いていたい。いいね。あ、もういいや。歌ってしまったからいいや。おい。で、すまねえ。おい。すまねえ、すまねえ。あ、なるほど。
Ah, Herr Delta. You arrive, as the little one said you would. Come upstairs to the ticket booth, and I will offer what I know of you. Now most who survive are like this. Splicers. They're drug addicts. Vicious animals.
またちまちまやんなくていいんだ。またちまちまやんなきゃいけないパターンか。それ早く言ってほしいな。言ってほしかった。車両整備所。
I'm told that the people grow tense and isolated in the absence of the sun. Now they clamor for a psychiatrist. Is the state censor, I wonder? Wartime seizure of private assets? Or the Cheka police vanishing them in the night? Regardless, this Lamb woman is said to be the foremost practitioner in her field. Fine. If she can quiet the rattling of the Great Chain's weakest links, I will leave her to it.
だそうです。
I know you. That symbol on your hand marks you a dead man. 10 years, Subject Delta, since I watched you put a gun to your head and pull the trigger. But take heart. Out of your pain, paradise was born. I don't know how you survived, but your suffering is over now. These men will ease your burden. Please understand that like all I have done, this is an act of love. It is Sophia Lamb. She has found you.
綺麗ではあるよね。お前。
Now you know of the enemy we share, Sophia Lamb. The camera in your helmet allows me to watch through your eyes and help you to fight her.
弾丸類がありすぎてちょっともったいなく感じる。そういえば、下は何に、下ホイールは何に配置してんだっけ？バカなのこれ。1にしてみよう。ロードはしないし。おとなしくナンバーキーでやった方がいいか。何これ。手の後で蝶を作ってますね。趣味だな。なんか。
Careful, security cameras belong to Lamb. But if you are clever, they can be made to serve you.
I'm in charge. You were stealing Adam. I saw you. Have to play it smart.
金かかんなくなってる。ないか。
Father, it's me, Eleanor. I know you're awake in there. I can feel it. Mother won't be able to toy with you like that ever again. This plasmid is for you. If I'm right, you can use it now. Please, find me.
Objects at foes. You can even catch grenades and throw them back.
待って。
Some kind of genetic wonder drug called Adam. I've read the word splicer scribbled on walls like a warning. One of them cornered me and Christ, his face. I had a gun, but I choked. And then out of nowhere, we both heard this singing. And he took off like hell on wheels. It sounded like a kid. A little girl. Cindy's alive. I know it in my gut.
アイテムありすぎなんだよ。ありすぎてちょっともったいないな。
White is not black, Dr. Lamb. Down is not up. And straw is not gold. Look around. Rapture is no miracle. It is a product of reason. Impossible unless 1 and 1 are 2, and A equates to A.
And yet, alone, each man is a prisoner to bias, dream, delusion, or the pain of a phantom limb. To one man, they are as real as rain. Reality is consensus, and the people are losing faith. Take a walk, Andrew. It is raining in Rapture, and you have simply chosen not to notice.
Sophia Lamb is using the splicers against you. Most big daddies are like her slaves, guarding the little ones. But someone has awakened you.
I know of your bond with Eleanor Delta. To save yourself, you will come for her. But Eleanor has a destiny, one you cannot share. There is no place for you in paradise. In ethical psychiatry, we must account for the role of evolution. Depression, fits of panic, sexual pathos, all responses to ancient selection pressure. The irony is that this theory is why Ryan's people invited me here. They mistake my study of natural law for the worship of competition. Remember, Eleanor, one must know the beast before it can be slain.
Rita, 何かと思った。次ダメかな。ね、もうこっちだって。感じがしますね、入力したら。
Quickly, head for the elevator.
Vabbè, これは逃げたらいい。
Here is what the children tell me. You are a very old Big Daddy, bonded for life to a single little one. When you are apart for too long, your body begins to shut down like a coma. As long as the girl is in rapture, you are trapped here as well. The name of your little one is Eleanor Lamb, daughter of Sophia. She is kept at Fontaine Futuristics on the other side of the city. You must go there and save her before it is too late.
Tear out its jaw and...
ちょっと危なかったかもね。
Thank you. Now I must leave.
ライアンアミューズメントってところかな。
Sophia Lamb has taken Rapture and is responsible for stealing children from the surface. Her splicers destroyed my submersible and forced me to run. But the ticket booth here is secure, and though I cannot trust him, Sinclair is a valuable ally. I have already rescued a few of the new little ones from Lamb. They all want to know how we will get home. I wish I had the right words for them.
いい音楽。
Whoa there. Now better apply the brakes unless you're aiming to dash yourself against that glacier up ahead. As you can see, Chief, the station here's iced over. To reach Eleanor Lamb at Fontaine headquarters, we'll have to clear the way. Now, in order to melt that ice, you'll need a plasmid, like a handful of hellfire. We used to sell a fine old product called Incinerate in the amusement park up yonder. Go on and find a way in. I've already been on all the rides.
そんなもん売るんじゃねえ。危ねえだろうな。こっち行けないんかな。まあダメだよな。
Eleanor is progressing brilliantly. My physical participation in her birth was minimized, of course. It is vital that I am unhindered by nature's crude bias. I will be, above all, her intellectual progenitor, loyal not to her, but to the people she will ultimately save. But I admit, it is with some measure of pride that I review her marks in standard intelligence tests. As an agent of our beliefs, she may surpass even me.
遊園地らしくないよね、ここ。
You're a rare old model, son. Alpha series, I believe. Now, Rapture's full of scientific wonderments just like you. And if we can sell them to the world at my price, well, curing your condition ought to be a cakewalk. Once we find Eleanor, the sky's the limit.
あっちから行こうかと思ったけど、こっちで大丈夫かな。多分。個人的にはリベットの方が良かったかもしれないと、今後悔した。
I was hired to engineer a park the likes of which no man has seen. Now all I do is watch over it like a grizzled sheepdog. My first line of mechanical puppets made the children here cool with wonder. But Ryan thought my vision was immature. Antiquated, he said. This place could have been something magical. But instead, he turned it into a school. No, a cathedral. Dedicated to himself.
Can I have
come to play again, Mr. B?
Jam dandy. That'll get you in the park. But buying Incinerate's gonna cost Adam. It's a sort of genetic goo that lets you rewrite whatever God gave you. The Little Sisters carry the stuff, as you may recall, so you'll need to locate one. I heard whispering near the El Dorado Lounge. Have a look.
武器選択画面。そんなもんない。
Listen up! Choppers! Get yourselves hid! No backup this time!
なるほど。
Daddy's home! Open up! Take aim! Ryan! Back to the turtles! Oh. 600!
Hide from salvation! Drat blasted!
Welcome to Ryan Amusements. Insert your ticket now. Half price for children under 3.
なるほど。今ここソーベニアなんだろう、お土産屋かな、わかんない。
I am Andrew Ryan. Welcome to Ryan Amusements. Please enjoy the park.
あ、落ちることができちゃうみたいな。こっちから行こうか。
Andrew Ryan wakes one night while cruising the Atlantic in his steamliner, the Olympian. His sleep interrupted with a singular purpose. Here, he shouts to his crewmen as he
May I
wipes
use
sleep
that
from his
for
eyes. Full stop. We begin building here. Refitted for heavy construction, the Olympian returns with a new cargo. A state-of-the-art submersible platform, nicknamed Sinker, ferries supplies and workers to the seafloor. After initial supplies have been brought to the seafloor, the platform is permanently moored in the sediment.
Lost that pile of junk! You broke it, didn't you, Edna? Everything you touched down!
Lay your finger on me! That's all you can! Fights ever do! Ridiculous! Ridiculous! This mine shelter! Cheat machine! Ah!
ダメージがで
Seems
かい。
like everybody's on the go these days. Everybody but you. You still haven't experienced Ryan Industries' new spring line.
止まった。やばい。なんで落ちちゃうの？これどっからだろう？どこからですかね、これ。どっからだろう。場合によっては内落ちするかもしれない。遊園地からだ。ドリルの打撃は別に最強じゃない気がする。
Whoa there! Now better apply the brakes unless you're aiming to dash yourself against that glacier up ahead.
まあいいや。まだ序盤だったし、浅いわな。傷は浅い。
As you can see, Chief, the station here's iced over. To reach Eleanor Lamb at Fontaine headquarters, we'll have to clear the way. Now, in order to melt that ice, you'll need a plasmid, like a handful of hellfire. We used to sell a fine old product called Incinerate in the amusement park up yonder. Go on and find a way in. I've already been on all the rides.
Cloud! Fucking Cloud! You think you're so funny!
Welcome to Ryan Amusements. Insert your ticket now. Half price for children under 3.
You're a rare old model, son. Alpha series, I believe. Now, Rapture's full of scientific wonderments just like you. And if we can sell them to the world at my price, well, curing your condition
さっきドリルを強調したけど。
ought to be a cakewalk. Once we find Eleanor, the sky's the limit.
I was hired to engineer a park the likes of which no man has seen. Now all I do is watch over it like a grizzled sheepdog. My first line of mechanical puppets made the children here cool with wonder. But Ryan thought my vision was in...
ちょっと待って。そうするって戻っちゃってんな。やめてほしいですね。よし。セーブしとかないと多分。待って、削除じゃない。削除へ戻るんじゃない。
Mature. Antiquated, he said. This place could have been something magical. But instead, he turned it into a school. No, a cathedral. Dedicated to himself.
This angel alone.
Jam dandy. That'll get you in the park. But buying Incinerate's gonna cost Adam. It's a sort of genetic goo that lets you rewrite whatever God gave you. The little sisters carry the stuff, as you may recall, so you'll need to locate one. I heard whispering near the El Dorado Lounge. Have a look.
Get yourself hid! No fuck-ups this time!
見えない。います？265ドルだって。どこで使おうかね。
Welcome to Ryan Amusements. Please enjoy the park. 半角全角キーのせいで殺されてしまう日も来るかもしれない。
Broke it, didn't you, Edna? Everything you touch turns to shit.
You're mean, Roger. It was probably your clumsy. You're still some
遠距離からできてもバレたら意味ないんだよね、こんなの。
Everybody but you. You still haven't experienced Ryan Industries' new spring line of plasmids. Isn't it about time you got caught up? Evolve today. Hey.
We lost another of the Alpha Series protectors today in testing. Somewhere outside the city limits, he simply vanished. For these men, Rapture has no walls. We must find a method of conditioning them against abandonment of the Little Sisters. Something physical, possibly even lethal. The lab aides are starting to call them Big Daddies. Perhaps there's some genius to that. Bonded pairs, connected by a love that kills.
字がちっちゃいな。
I love the kids in Miss English's third grade class, but boy, I had no idea what I was getting into. Volunteering to chaperone this New Year's sleepover party at Ryan Amusement. Donnie? Donnie, get down off that exhibit, and I told you, spit out that gum! You'll choke! The kids' parents deserve a night off to enjoy New Year's, but I'm at my wit's end. Donnie, I told you!
Your kind ain't welcome here. Welcome time. Stop ignoring me. Why not? I need your side. All huffing and puffing.
酔っ払うな。やめろ。
Used to be, there was no margin in running the gift shop. I couldn't hardly sell off this tourist crap for a penny more than the cost of manufacture. Then I met a straight shooter named Sinclair, and he laid a sweet deal on me. Says he's got some hard luck folks down at Flower's Drop can whip up this junk at half the cost I used to pay. Yeah, I had to pick a needle or two out of the shipments, but all in all, nobody's the wiser, and I'm all the richer.
spent half a lifetime there, in service of the common good. But then, I heard my own words twisted by fat old men squatting over the embers of Hiroshima. Were the modern world a patient in my care, I would diagnose it suicidal. On perhaps that point alone, Andrew Ryan is correct. Rapture is deliverance.
I ain't dead yet. Stash myself.
当たってるよね。
Sometimes I drift away and a prowler. Salvation is far beyond your.
何が起きてるんだ。危ね。どっかで降りられる場所なかったっけ？あったあった。なんかめっちゃ迷宮みたいになってるけど、わからないな。登っこっち。表面の旅って何？ドナルドラウンジ。ドナルドじゃなくて、エルドラドだ。ドナルドって、NA がねえじゃないかよ。
Until you arrive, Father, I'm trapped here. Smuggling these gifts out is the most I can do to help.
In ethical psychiatry, we must account
Eleanor Lamb speaking. Mum says I'm not to play with the other children because they're being raised on a diet of dog-eat-dog. I wanted to see these dog-eaters, so I waited until Mum was gone and went out to find one. And guess what? The dog-eaters wear human skins. It makes them look just like us.
オレンジの何なんだろう。なるほど。変な場所に警報を置くんじゃねえよ。大丈夫だと思っちゃったろうな。
Now that Big Daddy won't bite until you do. But to get to Lil Sis, you gotta put the old boy down for good.
おい。つまりトラップを事前に設置しまくるといいかもね。
I found one of those children at last. Filthy dress, all alone. I approached her, praying that it was my little girl. But she was gorging herself on blood from a corpse. It wasn't her. I stared, just reeling. And then that skinny, armored freak that took Cindy jumped me, shrieking like an animal. I escaped, but could Cindy have become one of those things? I've got to find her, now more than ever.
おいでー。こっちだぞ、こっちだ、こっち早く来い。来るんだ。わかんねえな、それ。あ、めっちゃダメージ入ってた。やったね。
Take a breath, son. You did it. Now, just let her ride on your shoulders and she'll trust you like her own daddy.
Daddy, are you taking me home?
We're in business. Now, there are corpses all over Rapture, and little Dimples there can sniff out the atom on them. Find one.
Adam, Daddy, over there.
待ってね。
It's this way. It's dancing, Daddy. Dancing. Faster, Mr. Bean. Don't make me carry you. This way.
She's got a juicy one, but when she starts draining out the atom, the splicers will come running. Be ready before you set her down on that body.
That is a child of the family, not a toy for you to exploit and discard. It is fitting that you expire here. One more forgotten curio in Ryan's shrine to the self.
Here they come. Keep the splicers off her now till she's finished, or they'll never give up the hunt.
I want her more than you.
Now you know the stakes, son. But a plasmid costs a bit more atom yet. Keep it up.
浮いた。失礼。
Hold it! She is Baby!
これ2かと思ったら12だったのこれ。終わりにしますわ。ありがとうございました。